Everybody, Andy here again. Well, here we are. It's about midday on a lovely Monday morning, afternoon, and you'd be at work now, wouldn't you?
I would be, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so this has got to be a little bit better than doing that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing we've been talking about quite a lot is the language, obviously the Spanish language, because Clive you're pretty well conversant in French, aren't you?
Yeah, my French is reasonable. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can talk to people, and certain words are very similar. Certain Spanish words are very similar to French, and others are nothing at all like French. Strange, isn't it?
Like beer, cerveza.
Cerveza.
Yeah.
I learned how to say that.
And you've been trying to brush up, and we've been talking about how some people in certain places, because this is a relatively out of the way place, as you might have gathered from what we've said. Yes, of course there are English people about, and plenty of other nationalities for that matter, actually. And as in lots of places, a lot of the Spanish people do speak English. It's amazing, you know, us Brits are very, very bad at that, aren't they? Well, you know, you go to Britain, you never get people in bars or restaurants or pubs or just general members of the general public speaking any other foreign language apart from, you know, English in a bad way sometimes. But some people let you know it and some people don't. And what I like, I've found, because I've tried to learn a little bit of Spanish myself, trying to do it.
I've got to say, I don't like praising you, but your Spanish is pretty good. I've learned, the big Spanish word I've learned is la cuenta, is the bill, because he usually sends me into the bill to pay it, don't you?
Yeah, with my money. Yeah.
Not with my money.
It's la cuenta, not quinta. Cuenta.
La cuenta. No,
Yeah,
I've just
so-
looked at the quick pronunciation, la cuenta.
But no, so Clive, to be fair, is trying his best. But
I'm trying.
the good thing is that when you do try, and I do like to try and speak the Spanish, it's interesting to try and learn it, another language. It's something I've never really done before, apart from schoolboy French and a few words how to order beer in several different languages, apart from Greek. No way. But the people actually help you. I've done that in a couple of restaurants. Tried to order something, tried to do it in Spanish, not got it right, fair enough, but people have actually said, no, what you mean is this.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to order red wine the other day, and I think I used the word for red, which I believe is ojo, and the lady said, no, tinto, you know, and so it's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah.
What I like as well is I went out to buy stamps, and the Spanish word for stamp is nothing like the English or French word for stamp, but they give you a price, and to be honest, it's a lot of mumbo jumbo to me. I mean, possibly you understand, but I didn't. But they will write down the price for you. They will actually write, you know, 75 or 36 or €2.30. You know, they'll write it down.
I understood that bit.
Yeah, they write it down for you.
But the good thing about for me is knowing a little bit. I did a bit of a course at home, and I've tried it using the BBC. Actually, they've got some great language stuff on their website. Is that if you understand a little bit, it goes a long way. A little bit goes. You don't have to know that. I can't. No way I can speak fluent
And they are
French.
appreciative, aren't they? If you try and speak a little, even my few words that I know, I notice, you know, that they do appreciate if you do try to speak their language rather than just speak English.
And they'll correct you in a nice way.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it's a bit different than some other places that I've been to, whether it's in Spain or other countries as well, where as soon as you try and speak the local language, they go off and start speaking in English, because obviously they want to practice their English on you, and it's a bit disappointing. That doesn't necessarily happen here. But we had one guy last night in a place that I've been to several times before, and I didn't know. I knew he spoke some English, but I didn't realise he spoke it fluently, because he never spoke English to us.
Yeah.
He was speaking Spanish because we were trying to speak Spanish, and then Clive spoke to him later.
A very educated man.
Yeah,
actually, him and I had a
perfect.
lot in common. Very educated fellow.
Really?
Yeah, we had a lot in common. Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't realise I had those type of schools over here. Anyway, so we just wanted to do a quick little video, a bit of an extra one really, about that side of things. So if you're coming out here, it's the same anywhere. If you're English, you don't really need to learn the language, but it's nice to learn a little bit. And I think it's a bit respectful as well. There's a certain respect about it. Even if you try, even if you know some words, you don't have to learn, you know, to be fluent, but just make a bit of an effort. And I think those few words and that little bit of an effort goes a long way, doesn't it? Yeah.
One of the things I'd like to say, you remember it's my first time here in Orgiva, is basically it's a totally different way of lifestyle. A lot of shops, we were saying this morning, don't open till 10 o'clock in the morning, and between 2 and 5 it's the siesta time and everything closes.
And that is pretty well it's amazing actually. I'm sure it's dying down in importance of the way that siestas happen. And I have read that it isn't quite as widespread as it was, but it's still all the shops shut. Some of the bars and that are still open, but the place sort of empties out as well, apart from the Mad Dogs and Englishmen type of thing. So some things are changing, but others aren't. So anyway, we're going to leave that there. We're going to have a nice meal a bit later on.
And I'm going in the pool
again, and the water will be coming out of the pool.
Well, at least I do get. I know I'm not in there very long, but I do get in.
Water is great. It looks absolutely.
It's about 16 cents.
It looks lovely and inviting, but it's damn
no
cold.
more.
I'm used to being here in August. So that's the trouble. When the water is nice. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and we'll speak to you again later on.
Adios, amigos. Cerveza, Cuenta is Bill. Next time you can pay the bill. Cuenta.
See, this is what I have to put up with all the time. Ciao, as they say in Italy.